We're here on Bunjalung Country in Lismore at the Lismore Showgrounds. We're here for the National Indigenous Disaster Resilience Gathering. It's a coming together of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander communities, leaders, organisations, with those responsible for emergency management and disaster recovery in Australia.
Last year, Barmy and the team put it on up at Jagun, up in Brisbane, lined up with AFAC, and yeah, it was a one-day thing. It was a great day, and I just kind of got a bit inspired and thought, oh, it'd be great if we did it over a couple of days, you know, in a place where we've had a recent impact and we've seen really good leadership, you know, First Nations leadership. And here in Lismore, we had the Koori Mail leading with like that humanitarian response in a sense around, you know, like food bank and a safe space for mob and everybody.
It's great that it comes regionally. Last time was in Jagun. It'd be great to go to other locations where they are disaster hotspots like here in Lismore.
So National Indigenous Disaster Resilience, at core it's a research program. We get out and connect with communities and our own people and try to understand from their perspective what are hazards, you know, and how are they produced and how can they be managed.
Our communities are facing the same challenges, and if we're not sharing these challenges, we're never going to learn how to do things differently.
I think it's really important to build relationships when you're doing things like that, and those can't be built over Zoom. You have to be in person on country together.
So coming here, listening to what First Nations are doing here in terms of the practices that they use, not for preparedness, but in what they're doing daily. I think that's important, because resilience is not just at the end of a disaster. We've got to be changing the way that we work. But what better way to do that than to look backwards and to look at what our forefathers did, our ancestors did, to see what changes brought about the impacts that we're seeing now.
Isn't this wonderful? You're here in the heart of the Bunjalung Nation and in the heart of Lismore.
What an amazing experience it was, you know, with Uncle Gil with the fire and Auntie Thelma doing the Welcome to Country. Real amazing. The stories just resonate with us, with tangata Māori around, you know, just your land, your relationship with the land and the whenua, and I thought that was really amazing.
This is I think going to be one of my favourite conferences so far that I've attended. It's just so nice being outdoors, but kind of, you know, still with some shelter, rather than being, you know, in a building, especially when you're coming from overseas, right? I actually feel like the conference is in Australia, which is nice.
We're only halfway through and people are saying it's amazing, and, you know, they're really looking forward to the next one, and a lot of people are, you know, sending me messages going, I wish I was there. And so, you know, you've got to come to the next one, otherwise you'll miss out.
We want to take this event around the country, and we look forward to possibly bringing it to your community.